Welcome back, Guardian. I'm ready to go full blast in Shadowkeep, and there's not a lot of content going on right now, so I thought I would teach a lot of other Guardians about range and the meter on each weapon, and what it actually means versus what probably 100% of the community thinks it is. We're going to use my Trackless Waste Wolf.W2 as the example. It's got 59 range, keep that in mind, and it has 17 zoom with a +4 hidden zoom. And that's what we're going to talk about today, the hidden zooms on scopes and how you're reading your range meter all wrong. We're going to start off with the Trackless Waste, the God rolled Wolf.W2 Graverobber kill clip. 3580 is the max damage with this weapon, and this is the max range that I can be at, right at the top of the stairs where that lip is. We'll come back to this lip because it's going to be used this entire video to kind of show you where I'm standing to let you know where I'm at for the max damage and the max range before it falls off. So keep in mind that 3580 is the max damage. Here's the range difference. The one on the left is the one I'm about to put on. You can see it's a good grip ahead in range, and then the one on the right is the one I'm currently using. This one's going to have King.K2, and it's also going to have high caliber rounds, which adds another 5 range, and it's masterwork for range as well. Let's take a look at the stats. So it's 66 range, and it has a +2 on its zoom at the very bottom. You see that zoom right there, +2. And now we're going to go to the Trackless Waste, a 59, and then a +4. So 15 +2 and 17 +4 between the scopes, Wolf.W2 being the most. Now let's put it on, and let's do the same damage test. I'm at the max range fall off I was with the Wolf.W2, and you can see that I'm actually doing less damage now than 3580. But I have way more range on this weapon. So what does that tell us? It means that the range meter isn't actually what is giving you the most range before fall off. That's what's giving you your most accuracy before you start having accuracy fall off. That's what your range meter tells you. The scope is what determines that, and the zoom on that scope. Banshee-44 is a great website where you can dial in perks on any type of weapon, and it lets you know the stat outcome, and it shows you all the hidden perks as well. You can also do light.gg, but I found Banshee-44 way easier to use. I'm going to show you these guns one more time side by side so you can go over their stats. So this is the one with the masterworked range that was going up against the God rolled Trackless Waste. Has 66 range with a +2, and then a 59 range with a +4 hidden zoom. Let's take a look at the side-by-side clip again so you can take a look at how much less range that I had, but was still doing more range at longer distances. And that's what makes the Wolf.W2 the best scope. You get hidden perks +4, which is the highest you can have on the Trackless Waste, highest range you can have on Trackless Waste. Add Graverobber and Kill Clip that I'm going to go over later in this video, then put a range interchangeable perk, and it's a freaking laser beam with all kinds of benefits in CQC combat. I want to show you a couple more examples just to prove to you that the range meter is what it is. So we're going to do a 51 range Trackless Waste with a +2 zoom using the King Sight K1, and you can see that it does 3392. I'm at the same spot I was with the Wolf.W2. Now let's put a different scope on, Dust Sight D1. This gun has more range, being at a 58, but it only has a 13 zoom when the other one had a 15 and a +2. So it's +2 more, making it more range or more zoom. So 51 range versus 58. Now let's do the test, and we'll see that the one that shows more range in the meter is doing less than 3392. It's doing 3219. So it goes back to the range meter isn't telling you how far you got to be before damage fall off. That tells you how far you are before accuracy fall off. You can see side by side, the one on the left was doing more range and damage. The one on the right will have more range and accuracy. I'm going to put the one with less range back on so you can see that it does more damage. 3392s. The other one did 3219 but had way more range. I'll show you that side by side again. The one on the left had 3219 damage. The other one had 3392 damage. So quite a big jump, and the range meter doesn't make it shit. Now let me show you two scopes, Dusk.D1 and King.K2. They have the exact same range. One just has less handling than the other one. Same range though. You'll see the Dusk.D1 has a +3 zoom. Now let's do the damage test using the dusk.d1 and see what we have. So 3580, and we're literally 1 foot in front of where the wolf.w2 was. That's how much difference in range the wolf dot and the dusk.d1 have. So if you can't get the wolf.w2, dusk.d1 is still not bad. It has a +3 zoom. So 3580, you'll see our damage fall off is right there. Now let's put on the other scope, the king.k2. The king.k2 has a +2 zoom that we saw earlier, a 7 range, but a -4 in handling, and then the dusk.d1 had a +7 range with a +3 zoom. So now let's put it on and see what the damage looks like. Keep in mind they had the same range meter, so nothing different, but you'll see that this one actually does 3450 coming from 3566 and 3580. So we're doing less damage even though the meters are identical on these weapons. So the next time you look at any weapon, whether it's a shotgun, whether it's a trackless waist, an auto rifle, don't ever go by the range meter all the time. If you have 2 guns but one has more range, check to see what kind of scope you have. Chances are you might have one that has that +4 range or has a +2 that might actually equal more range at longer distances, but may not be as accurate as the one that actually has more range on its meter. Now let's go over the trackless waist again, and I'll show you the Graverobber, I'll show you the kill clip, and how it all comes together and makes this a god roll. So wolf.w2 we just learned is the highest range, highest amount of zoom. Any interchangeable perk that has range to get a +5, the more range on a submachine gun, the better. Always Graverobber, I'll show you that here in just a second. It is more forgiving when you miss a lot of shots or you're close in on combat, got a ton of ads around you. And then always the kill clip, because I'm going to show you how to do unlimited kill clip reload mechanic so it never runs out when you're in the midst of combat, and you can pay attention to those situations when you know you can use it in. When it comes to your masterwork, I would either go stability or range. Either one of those is probably equally beneficial, but I would go with counterbalance mod over the Icarus grip or an Icarus grip. Either one, they're all really good. I don't really do damage perks and stuff like that because in tough situations I've always learned that I just need to make sure that my shots are landing so I can stagger or do some kind of damage. Now let's go over how you do the Graverobber kill clip god roll trackless. So here's what I usually do to a lot of enemies. I run up in on them, I bust them with about half a mag, and then I reload by meleeing them and then move to a different ad. Missing shots is also a lot more forgiving when you have the Graverobber, such as this situation. Just run in and start hit firing and then just kind of shooting wherever. Chances are you're going to hit them enough to where they're going to be finished off with that melee, and then reload your gun. Boom. Throw a kill clip in or whatever you got to do, such as right here. Got a kill clip in the gun right now. I melee him, turn around, kill clip, kill that guy, then reload it again, pop another kill clip, and then finish the ad off. And then another ad pops up, and then I boom, hit them with the kill clip, and then Graverobber to put it right back in the weapon. So it's great for CQC combat because it keeps you running and gunning. A lot of people are always talking about, oh, I got Zen Moment and kill clip, thinking they got a god roll with that. This gun, the wolf.w2, the stability masterwork, and all this stuff with it, it is so accurate that Zen Moment is really just a wasted perk. This thing's already a laser beam, so putting Zen Moment is just, it's a waste of a perk. It really is. When you can have Graverobber have much smoother and much more useful tools in combat, especially in tough combat when you have a ton of thrall or anybody running at you. Just having this laser beam and the Graverobber is just all you really need. Zen Moment is really, like I said, just a wasted perk. Graverobber just has way more benefits. Now let me show you how to do the kill clip, unlimited kill clip reload mechanic. Now watch this kill on this ad. I'm going to reload it, put a kill clip in, and then kill this ad with the kill clip. Now this is what normally happens. You'll get a kill with a kill clip and then reload it, and it's too soon to get another kill clip, and you'll see it fall off, and then I do a few shots and then reload it again. And then by doing that, I can still catch the mechanic of it reloading and having that cooldown and then get it right back again. I'll show you in regular motion right here. So I kill them with the kill clip. Now I dump a few rounds out because that reload is not going to give me a kill clip again. And then I do these two ads right here. I do the same thing. Reload it, spit a few out, and then reload it again. So I can always keep proccing the kill clip. And you see that it saved me right there where I got it just enough time to kill that ad before he downed me. So that's why trackless waste and this whole roll all put together is extremely godly. When Shadowkeep launches, I think Misfit with that new buff is going to be pretty damn nasty, and a long time ago I made the God Roll Misfit video, and it goes back to scopes again. Dust Scope D2 is the highest range and stability and hidden perk scope you can have, such as the hidden zoom that it has, which is a 6 with a range of 13. and this thing just has hella stability, especially when you mix it with flared magwells plus 5 stability and having plus 15 more reload speed on top of it reloading faster when the gun's empty. This thing turns into a laser beam when you have this roll put together. Graverobber, Rampage, Stability Masterwork, Backup Mag, Dust Dot D2, and Flared Magwell. The Flared Magwell type stability that it adds to your weapon is just a special kind of kick that when you mix it with the Stability Masterwork, it's easy to keep it on the target the entire time. If I had to choose another perk besides Flared Magwell, it would be Armor Piercing rounds. I think Armor Piercings are going to be really beneficial. If my prediction is true, the amount of ads has been increasing DLC to DLC, so coming from the menagerie and the ton of ads there, I can see Shadowkeep having even more ads or just the same amount, and if they're all bundled and stacked together, having the armor piercing rounds could pay off, as you can see right here, just tearing through this ad and hitting the ad behind him. So when you have that on an energy weapon, it's already increased damage to shielded targets as well. So to an arc shielded enemy or any kind of shielded enemy, going through them to hit other ads and busting their shield for more damage, and with this auto rifle buff, the buff on the auto rifle is going to be almost equivalent to as if every gun now had kill clip active full time on auto rifles. That's kind of what the damage you can expect. Just pretend that auto rifles right now have a full time kill clip going on. It'll be a little bit less damage than that, but you'll get the idea of what this buff's going to be like. It's going to be f***ing nasty. Let's do a recap of what we've learned today. So I'm not saying that all the time the range meter is never going to equal how much until damage fall off. However, you can have two of the same gun, one with more range, one with less range, and because of the type of scope you have, if it has hidden stat points for zoom, zoom will outperform another gun with higher range, but has a weaker scope on it. So make sure that you check those and don't always determine a weapon by its range meter. It's kind of like Hard Light. Hard Light doesn't have any damage fall off, yet it doesn't have a max range meter. What that range meter can also mean is how accurate a gun is and how far back you can be before it starts getting so out of control that you can't actually lock it on target anymore. Before we end this video, I'd like to give a huge shout out to all the Beast Squad members as well as the Discord members. If you haven't joined my Discord yet, I recently posted the Beast Challenge League that we recently started for console and PC. It's for the most kills and fastest times on daily story missions. You compete against other Guardians for those fastest times. Rules and restrictions are posted in there, so make sure you read those if you do want to give it a shot. But basically all you got to do is be faster than everybody else, get more kills than them as well, and you enter to win a huge shout out in my video, which is what we're going to do now. The first winners for the Beast Squad. So if you want to join, you can also challenge them for the next upcoming Beast Squad challenge. Check it out on my Discord link in the About section if you want to join it. First up, Shadow 1995 outbeasting all his console opponents, 548 on the Deep Storage mission. That's the daily story mission on IO. He used Trackless Waste, the Epicurean, and Truth, rocking the Crown of Tempest as well with the Arc subclass Top Tree to get those nades coming back. His armor build is an 819 with traction, variation of the Parashock Ultra build, so you know he was hauling ass and wrecking all 95 of them ads with ease. Shout out to his clan, Symbiosis. You can check them out. They may be looking for some new members, but huge shout out repping the squad and get them that victory on the Beast Challenge League. The next Beast Challenge is coming up, so get ready to test your might against Shadow 1995. Coming up, the PC winner. Ling Ling holding it down at 5 minutes, 94 kills, shredding it through. He had a different setup. He used the Titan with the Dune Marchers, Icarus Grip on the Deliriums, he said, so he can get that drop down phase and beat the shit out of stuff using the 21% Delirium with that Icarus Grip. The Mountaintop Grenade Launcher, Risk Runner, and he had the Titan on Arc class using the Doom Marchers for more speed to get him to that victory a lot faster. You can challenge Ling Ling on the next upcoming Beast Challenge. Shout out to his clan, the Cozy Cabin, a place you can make home, truly feel like home. Bunch of good Guardians, repping them proudly, holding that Beast Challenge title. Those are your rivals to defeat, Guardian. So next time you are around, join that Discord, hop in the next Beast Challenge, and show them what's up. Shadowkeep is right around the corners, Guardian, and I can't wait to bust my ass for all of you to get y'all the best PvE content you could ever imagine to get you out there and start going ham on some damn beast mode action. My name is Ristophilis. You can also check out my new Back to the Moon merchandise at teespring.com/Ristophilis. Show a donation support at paypal.me/Ristophilis. Again, Guardians, it's my pleasure. I'm ready to start busting ass in Shadowkeep. I will see you all on the next video, next time.
in space.